Hello, everybody. This is Shock Factor 22. Yes, I got a new haircut, so don't worry. Um, this is a little rant on now people all around the world. Well, probably some people. This is mainly for a video for people in the United States. If you're from the UK or whatever, you can post your thoughts. I don't want to discriminate. It's up to you. Um, this is on the whole uh Barack Obama, Mitt Romney presidential election campaigns for both. Now, one of the things that I have noticed about these two campaign representatives is that what they've been doing since the presidential election began again was bash each other. Was Barack Obama and Mitt Romney? I am somewhat more on the side of Barack Obama, not because of his color, but because he seems to really want to do something with this country. Mitt Romney is going back to the same old stuff that George Bush and other people were doing, where you cut jobs and you start from scratch. And that's what got us in this mess in the first place. Um, I just hope that they do something with this. I hope I don't really care who wins, but I just hope they do something with the United States. Because if they don't do nothing with this country, then we know whose fault it is to blame. Um, Obama seems to want to do more. I mean, he he says, I want to uh stop charging the middle class less and start charging the upper class more. And that's what helps get our country back into shape is charging charging the higher class a little more money, not a lot, but making them pay a little more money than what they normally do, and giving the middle class less money to have to tax, because the middle class is mainly the class that is the working man, the one who is making the money. The people who are the class above are the owners, the CEOs, the the corporate the COOs, the CEOs, the bosses, the presidents, stuff like that. But and that's the problem is that, I mean, other presidents before have not done this where they charge the higher class just a little more. I'm not saying charge them like a mil like charge them like twice, or like or not, or like charge them 10 times more than what they already do. Just charge them a little more, and charge the middle class about a fourth as much as it was paying. And I really think that this would help. This would really help our economy improve. And not to mention, stop wasting money on wars that are pointless. I mean, the Iraq War was pointless. Yeah, we got Osama bin Laden in Pakistan or Afghanistan or whatever, but it should have been go in, kill Osama, come back. That should have been the end of it. Because Osama bin Laden's the founder of Al Qaeda, and now that he's dead, Al Qaeda is going to crumble. People can say, oh, Al Qaeda will have 20 or 30 people there after him, but none of them are going to be as impactful on the world as Osama did. And now this whole thing with Iran, I really, I mean, the thing with the drone, I think that the thing was with the drone, because this happened like the thing with the drone happened about 4 or 5 months after the after Osama was killed. I think it was just up there because we were looking. Yeah. All right. Okay. But again, the thing with the drone, I think that it was mainly there to look out for Osama, and that was all. Um. But when the drone was shot down, I mean, I understand why Iran is all in a twist about this because they're wondering why the drone was there, but it doesn't give them an excuse to want to sell the drone's technology to China and Russia. I mean, I understand that you're trying to make money, but you don't have to do this. You know, you can just keep the drone until we tell you what happened. You don't need to you don't need to give information to China and Russia. I don't have a problem with the two countries, but I honestly think that it's ridiculous that they're willing to do that. That they're willing to give technology that we made, that Americans made, to the Chinese and the Russians. Um, that again, I think that this might be a potential problem, but again, um, America needs to stop taxing itself on wars. I know that we kind of have somewhat of a war economy, but this this past war, uh, from the beginning of the beginning of it, from 9/11 to now, has cost our country almost approximately $10 billion. Approximately, maybe more, maybe less, but it cost us a lot of money, and it caused our economy to, because we had the economy crash back in 2008. So now we have to go through this whole procedure again and build ourselves back. And in my opinion, uh, in order to build yourselves back, in order to build your economy up, is is not by charging more money for the middle class than you are for the upper class. The upper class will be getting charged the most amount of money. But again, it countries make a choice. If they want to do something, they do it. Um, I honestly, the main thing I have a problem with this presidential election is the mudslinging. All that they bring up the same things every time in their ads. Seriously, watch a Mitt Romney ad and watch like 10, all the Mitt Romney ads attacking Obama and vice versa, and you will notice that they proceed doing the same procedure. Oh, Mitt Romney made Connecticut or Massachusetts lose half of its jobs. Obama never, the only thing I just I really wish that presidential campaigners such as Obama and Mitt Romney would spend less time throwing mud at each other and trying to uh, ruin each other's image and focus more on their own political campaign. Because if you think about it, when you had, who was it? I can't remember who George Bush was running against, but the person Bush was running against was throwing propaganda at him, and he would throw like two or three of them, as well as showing what he would do for this country. Now, he didn't live up to those, and he's somewhat mainly responsible for our economy going to shit. But um, that's what it should be. You should mind your own effing business on something that doesn't, you know, that doesn't matter. But again, I hope that uh, in my opinion, if there was, and this is an honest opinion, if there was a person to really vote for, it would be Obama, because even though I don't like mudslinging, what is true about Mitt Romney is true. He cost Massachusetts or Connecticut or wherever he's from, he cost them a lot of jobs, and a lot of people are homeless in that state. So I honestly, I would go with Obama because he's thinking the way a future president that should think, and that should be tax that upper class a little more and reinforce the middle class. So that way, our economy is built back up, and it can be like that for a long, long time. But anyway, yeah, I would also suggest that if you are a voter, I suggest that you do vote for Obama because it not because of his color. I'm not choosing him because of the color of his skin. I am choosing him because he is thinking like a president. But Romney is thinking like a governor. And you cannot think like a governor when you're trying to be the president of the United States. Because you're not governing one country, you're governing 50. You're governing the whole country. And in my opinion, that's going to kill Romney's success. Is that if we put him in office, I mean, yeah, every president's going to have a flaw or two, but Romney is going to have a ton because he's going to think that, because the thing is, he's relying on the bailouts from Bermuda and, Canada and whatever other countries. You can't do that. You have to focus on the one that you're in. You can't just do simple tax bailouts. So yeah, if I was old enough to pick a president, I'd pick Obama because he's thinking the smart way. I mean, yeah, he had a rough first uh, election. He had a rough first uh, term as president, but I think he has wisened up. So I think now would be a good time for his second to allow him to to be president because now I think he understands what to do now. So yeah, guys, this has been Shock Factor 22. I will make an announcement video later on in the day. So we'll see you guys later. Shock Factor out.